Once upon a time, in a faraway land, there lived a gentle girl named Cinderella. Her mother had passed away, and her father had married again. Her new stepmother had 2 daughters, but they were proud and unkind. Cinderella's days were filled with chores. From sunrise to night she scrubbed floors, cooked meals, and mended clothes. Her stepsisters wore fine gowns, while she wore rags and slept by the fireplace. Ashes dusted her hair, and so they mockingly called her Cinderella. Yet she remained patient and kind. One day, exciting news came. The king would hold a grand ball at the palace. Every young lady was invited, for the prince hoped to find his bride. The stepsisters were thrilled. "We must look our finest," they cried. They demanded Cinderella press their gowns, polish their shoes, and curl their hair. She did it all, though her heart longed to go too. When the carriage carried them away, Cinderella sat alone by the fire. Tears filled her eyes. "I wish I could go," she whispered. At that moment, a gentle light filled the room. A woman appeared with a wand in her hand. "Do not weep, dear child," she said. "I am your fairy godmother, and you shall go to the ball." She touched a pumpkin, and it became a shining golden carriage. She touched the mice, and they turned into horses. She touched Cinderella's rags, and they changed into a sparkling gown with glass slippers on her feet. "Oh, thank you," gasped Cinderella. "Go now," said the fairy godmother, "but remember, when the clock strikes 12, the magic will end." Cinderella rode to the palace. When she entered, the hall grew still. She was so lovely that even her stepsisters did not know her. The prince asked her to dance, and with her alone he stayed the whole evening. But as the clock struck 12, Cinderella fled in fear. Down the steps she ran, leaving behind one glass slipper. She did not stop until she reached home, her gown turning back to rags. The next morning, the prince declared he would marry the woman whose foot fit the slipper. Across the kingdom he searched, visiting every house. At last, he came to Cinderella's home. The stepsisters tried eagerly, but their feet would not fit. Then Cinderella asked softly, "May I try?" Her stepmother scoffed, but the prince agreed. Cinderella slipped her foot into the shoe, and it fit perfectly. She drew the other slipper from her pocket and placed it on her foot. The prince's heart filled with joy. He had found his bride. Soon after, Cinderella and the prince were married in a great celebration. She forgave her stepmother and stepsisters, for her heart was too gentle to hold anger. And so, Cinderella's life was transformed. From ashes and rags, she rose to kindness, love, and happiness, remembered always for her gentle spirit.